Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Ohio taking on Columbus. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go now. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Not close with that one, and we're underway. And it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late swing fouled off. On the ground to third. Throw on to Santana. And the first out of the game is an easy one. And now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Next to hit, Jason Varitek. Tap foul at the plate. And right back to the mound. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Hard hit, right side. Tolia takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Shota, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. Now one missed.
1-1.
And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Churio under it. And it's caught for the out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jason Varitek. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
Nope.
First pitch misses. And that skips in the dirt.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Squirts away a little bit. Varitek off of first with 2 away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now this is in the air down the line. Reynolds right there to make the grab. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Snell back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Obi Milner.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Slice to right, and it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Reynolds the count.
Leads off first with 1 away. High fly ball, right field. Bautista. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Michael Toglia. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Bottom of the second, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. In for a strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one way inside.
That's a ball.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Late swing, fouled off. This ball's chopped on the ground. Pendleton fires to first in time. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Bangs off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again.
Pendleton. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. So up next, Elly De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. No throw. He's in there safely. Albies at third. Chourio on at second with 2 down. Outside with a breaking ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Chourio on the move. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Jason Chourio. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Ground ball left side could be 2. There's 1. How about that double play? Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Anthony Santander. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Santander gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fly ball to right. Makes the grab, 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Terry Pendleton. Doubled his first time. Hard hit to third. Pendleton to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the DH, Jason Varitek. First offering, and it just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Albies over to first in time. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The relay.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Two out, space is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now Jose Bautista.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Tying run is in to score from second. And the tying run's at second base with a double.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Raleigh
0-1's the count.
swings through it for strike one. And that is out of play. Winning run at second, no outs. Here in extra innings. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Fought off foul. The winning run on second base. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Reynolds on the run. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Line drive. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Bryan Reynolds. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's inside.
And the slider just misses. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little
ball,
bit. Get that front
2
foot
strikes.
down early. Maybe even just...
Got him swinging. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Rengifo digs in now. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
And the runner holds. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's
ball,
falling
2
behind in a
strikes.
huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That one misses. And the count 1-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. That's in there. 0-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Swings and misses.
0-2.
That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Jason Chourio. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it falls.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really important at bat coming up now.
Big at bat coming up with runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Ripped on a line. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging from second and third. Throw not in time, and they walk it off. 3-2 the final score.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. A la mía, desde mi coste, pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde, todos los semáforos lupean, dentro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi
We're live from Shield Woods Park. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Punks and the Volunteers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Look at me, not measuring up how I want to be. Pleased with small things and downgrades, nothing had to be new to me. Sold out shows on the road, sold out for the opportunities.
So just about set now, and on the hill in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Moncada. And a couple of quick outs. Next is the designated hitter, Jason Varitek. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time.
Here is Yoan Moncada.
1, 2, 3.
On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Santana. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now, Terry Pendleton. Just missed. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pendleton off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Bautista puts it away, and the inning. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. That's towards center. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Next to hit, Jose Bautista. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Santander racing after it. And there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh in his 4th year, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
1 ball,
they're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Stays alive. This to third, fair ball.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana.
0-1's the count.
2 outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2, leading off number 94. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. All muscle to center field. It's 2-0. So digging in, Carlos Santana. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Chourio makes the catch, and there's one gone. Bryan Reynolds here. And that's downstairs and outside. Inside,
off the plate.
And it's 2-0. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up.
De La Cruz over to Albies. And it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Oh, and a great catch with a somersault finish, and he sticks the landing. In the air, right field. Out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game. 2-0.
Now let's go and light the city up. Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up. Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we match it.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the count.
And that one wrapped foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out and one away. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And bottom of the first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
So here's a fun note on Elly. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Anthony Santander at the plate. That misses. Ball 1. Now move to first. De La Cruz dives back in safely. De La Cruz on at first. Nobody out. Just missed. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throws it away. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first.
Runner goes again. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
Runner on the move again. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chourio on the move, and out number 1 on the grab. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jason Varitek now at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the
runner
count.
on at third. 1 gone. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
1 strike.
That's inside. And that's ball 3. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Right through there, got him. Huge strikeout there. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Terry Pendleton. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And a base hit on the line. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio makes the grab, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Digging in, Jose Bautista. Skubal back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Santander under it. Puts it away for the out. And now Jason Varitek. In the air, out towards left center. Chourio in and to his right. And there are 2 down. Eddie Murray getting ready to hit. Scooter, 28 years old. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Hit in the air, center field. Chourio on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. A towering shot to center. It's 2-0.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man at first. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. In the dirt, blocked. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball. And a curve is down and in.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So
throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. First and second, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Jason Chourio. Lifted in the air out to left. Santander makes the grab, 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
The shortstop takes a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
1 ball.
Santana
2 strikes.
over at second. Albies at first. 1 gone. Good job to fight that one off. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bautista moving under this one. He makes the grab. Grounder tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Moncada. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Andrew Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Chourio. That's to third. Throw on to Santana. Now only one out remaining. So now the DH spot, Carlos Beltran.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton.
So good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my I get it. I took it back and split it at Williamson. I'll be back in a minute. I ran away just to give me a monitor. When I went cast, I ain't skinny. Yeah, I've been raising my forever. The shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working. I'm not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my brow headquarters as soon as I look at the cold. 7% straight professional bold. Fetty the rest of digits. I found a way to get it. The Fetty the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty the rest of digits.
To the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for us after me. Into the void, filling the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that got you. The eyes round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. I gotta do better, 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 I gotta do better today. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get on my mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in it with me. Doing just a war with boredom, but it's short. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks. My family all concerned. My homie still on the block. Get hit, I can't do. I'm stricken my survivors. Get off a word. Come on, Herb. You gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Salam alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you? We the realest alive. Bye hater, bye hater, bye hater. Bye Felicia, not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of making houses, whole city like a time to make the block look snag shoot. Ain't in the coffee, no Johnny's the projects, no St. Lucia look. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, but you will fit your whole attitude. The rap about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, fucking nose. First I ever rolled shorty. The whole block posted. Everybody got the focus. And he knows you, I'm posted. I'm night riding. Can't go, I don't know, could be inside. First time was about my shit. You just heard that he died on the last Friday. How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get crackin', kill it. In the back, chillin' with you, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I don't want a buttercream demon with an R&B. Leave slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little thick thing, keep it. Got a feel like she shine to the dealers. Ever since she young, I've been the leader. On the pressure of allegiance. Kids to the public to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the feel about watching never hear about. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on the power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, now to the trying to polish it. Got my guys already, got my queen already. How I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Slide, slide. Oh, I got a feeling, get it crackin', I can kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I don't ask the road, plus I keep doing. Know me. Put phase on the beat, I ain't done. Hey, bro, let this drive like a bitty, man. Carry my country good. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel it? And on my mama told me I'm that shot. Came a long way. Castro Drive, shit. Bermuda Road, all that. Northside St. Louis. Right there, all Civic, you feel? I made like 70K at the festival. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70, I just feel blessed. I might even get it.
Girl, you've been gone away a real long time. Oh, I really went out of my mind. Wait, no. Oh, I miss your love when you left. Baby, you did.
Here come the boogeyman. We do what we can't run the clock on American Bandstand. Pushing the band, not a fan of the jam band. Sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock, bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in no rap race. Beating them all, I'm stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank. Sucking on my tailpipe, my pace. Nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can't contain all of my game. The deeper the fame, with the one paid, with the book. Never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. Yeah, take the mask off, I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster, why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself up, now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting the trophy. Phonies and cronies will need to turn the bands only. Came out my love with paper or plastic. Just need to touch it, it's fantastic. It's classic, practice my little gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the pocket Jurassic. Can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now, I can't dance now,
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on Columbus. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early. Or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That's in there. Strike one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And now the count is even. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's Corey Seager. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. And that one missing low. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. That one out to right. Suzuki pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is going to go. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. Paul Goldschmidt now. Just missed.
That's just out.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the third baseman, Jose Bautista.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Goldie leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Meisner settles underneath it, and that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you look for here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And here is Carson Williams. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one's
Ball
upstairs. Ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next
Two
offering
balls,
way off
two
the
strikes.
plate. Up the middle, Seager. Throws to first. One up, one down. Here is Bryce Harper. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Yeah.
Jason Varitek, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Just missed. Man at first, one away.
One strike.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
One ball, one strike.
Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that misses. And that's ball one. And that one fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's 2-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Bregman on third. Edman at second with one away.
Ball one.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Get out of town. And they tack on 3. It's 5-1. One out, base is empty. Roman Anthony will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Line drive and foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Draws the walk there. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
2-2 the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Cameron Meisner. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early.
Goldie takes it to the bag, ends the inning after they racked up. And we're back. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. He swings and fouls one off. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in a 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. Popped up. Williams. And there's one away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Center field. Anthony has this one sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that's outside.
That's
ball 1. 2 outs. Base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here is Bryce Harper. High fly ball out towards left field. Alvarez going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Varitek at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. On the ground, right side. The tag, and he's out. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Bregman,
no strike.
in his 9th season, batting in the cleanup spot, a former first-round pick back in 2015. That one ripped left field. And it's gone. He jacks that one out to left. It's 6-1. So 2 down. Tommy. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the 66ers going up against the Punks. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And our pitcher tonight, Mackenzie Gore. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
At the plate, Elly De La Cruz. On its way to the corner, Bautista on the move towards foul ground. Can't get there this. One lands foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there. Base hit.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
De La Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
I got one ball, one strike.
Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again. Puts a bunt down. Oh, a great flip. It's there, and that's a great play. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. Headed down the line. Bautista towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Rolled over to third. Pendleton. On to first. Oh. And there's two away. Anthony Santander at the plate. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Bautista makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do.
Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound now, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's a strike. And 1-1. That's smacked on a line to center. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And fouled off. Now with the shift on, pitch right into it. Throw on to Santana. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jason Varitek in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in the dirt. That's the third. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek out there to center. Chourio makes his way towards it. Makes the grab. Tracks it down after the long run. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Chourio. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Throw on to Santana. Third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Terry Pendleton. Max Fried will go to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now here is Jose Bautista. Ripped into right center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Rings it in, and there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Castro tosses to first. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. There's a line drive to left field. Santander makes the grab. 1 down. This is Willie Castro.
The second baseman, Willie Castro.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
That one lifted to left. Santander puts it away for the out. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one fouled off. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. Fried back to work. This to center field. Dominguez trying to get to it. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what. Those are really fun to make.
Jason Chourio will hit next. That one missed. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Line drive, base hit.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
In plenty of time to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Santander racing after it. Ball game. The final one.